They say hospitals never sleep, but some parts remain forgotten. Empty wards, locked wings, long corridors that echo with footsteps that aren't yours. I used to work the night shift at a rural hospital. Small place, quiet, but that night, I learned why no one liked being assigned to the third floor. It was a slow Tuesday night. I had just finished my rounds when my supervisor said, "Hey, we're short-staffed tonight. Can you cover the third floor?" I hesitated. The third floor had been closed for renovations. No patients, no activity for weeks. Still, I agreed. I grabbed my chart and took the elevator up alone. As the doors opened, I was hit with cold air and silence. No buzzing machines, no nurses, just the hum of the old lights flickering above. Around 3:10 a.m., as I sat near the nurses' station reviewing reports, the call bell rang. Room 313. I froze. That room was locked. It had been since the incident last year. Everyone knew it. I stared at the monitor, hoping it was a glitch. Then it rang again, louder, longer. I radioed maintenance. No reply. Gripping my flashlight, I walked down the corridor. The hallway seemed darker than before. The closer I got to 313, the colder it became. My breath started to fog. The door to room 313 was slightly ajar, just enough to see inside, and in the dim light I saw a patient, a woman, lying on the bed facing the wall. I stepped in cautiously. "Ma'am, you're not supposed to be here." No response. I walked closer. Her hair was long, tangled. She wore an old hospital gown, one I hadn't seen in years. As I reached out to touch her shoulder, she began to turn. Slowly, deliberately, her face, there were no eyes, just black, gaping holes. Her mouth was sewn shut, the stitches oozed black. Then I blinked. The bed was empty. Terrified, I backed out and returned to the station. I had to be imagining it. To calm myself, I pulled up the patient records for room 313. Nothing recent, but then I saw an archived file. Nurse Aliyah Sharma, deceased. Cause of death, cardiac arrest. Found in room 313, sitting in a chair, eyes wide open, unresponsive. I looked closer at the old photo. Same tangled hair, same gown. It was her. The lights above me began to flicker. A low hum vibrated through the walls like distant whispers. Then the printer behind me started spewing out a page. Just one. I picked it up. In faded red letters it read, "She never left." A sudden gust of wind slammed the doors shut. Then, the call bell rang again. Room 313. I ran to the elevator, pounded the button. As the doors opened, I saw my reflection in the metal, but something was off. There was someone behind me, standing, smiling. Eyes hollow, mouth stitched. I turned around. No one. When the day staff arrived, I told them what happened. My supervisor looked pale. She said, "You're not the first, but you're lucky. Most who answer that bell never come back." I quit the next day. But sometimes, when I close my eyes, I still hear it, the call bell from room 313, ringing. The night shift isn't just quiet. Sometimes it remembers, and it waits for the next nurse.